Welcome back. Are you ready? Because tonight, less than 12 hours away, the quest continues for that guy right there, the World Cup. The U.S. men's national team back on the pitch tonight.
And who better than our very own Willie P to talk all things soccer, footy, football, whatever you want to call it. This is exciting. I think there's this just renewed energy around the team. And Tim Ream was even saying, we feel good going into tonight's match.
And you should feel good, Andy, because this is a winnable game. This is a game that you're favored in. I think if you look at all the games that the United States, or the teams are playing in the round of 32, the United States kind of finds himself in the upper echelon of the most favored teams. So it is a situation where you can't let your guard down. I know Julian's got some nervous energy and maybe some scar tissue from previous instances of this team that still exists, but if everything goes according to plan, this should be a game that the United States controls and holds and advances on to a round of 16 match, which will be tougher, I would concede. But this is one I feel like if everything goes according to plan, no injuries, no stupid red cards, nothing like that, no conceded goals early, this is one I think the United States should be able to handle.
All right, Willie, I want the people at home to see what you have underneath this jacket.
This is the Tim Ream jersey.
Tim Ream jersey. That is it, in the flesh, right there. All right, so over your shoulder, you got Christian Pulisic. We got Tim Ream over our shoulder. Who bears the weight of the success? We got to make it through the knockout round. How do we do it tonight?
Well, I think your big-time players have to perform in these moments. You have to see Christian Pulisic be dangerous as he was in the second half against Turkey. You have to see the midfield dominate things with Tyler Adams and Weston McKennie. And you have to see Flo Balogun, the sensational striker, continue the form that he's been on. And I also think, again, it comes down to playing smart and not letting Bosnia have any kind of momentum. This is a game that's going to be played a lot in Bosnia's half of the field. And you can't allow them to get success off the counter, number one, and you cannot allow them to get set pieces, free kicks, corner kicks. They are the tallest team in the tournament. That's one thing that they've used to their advantage, and they had more set piece goals scored in the group stage than any team in the tournament. So limiting those opportunities is something the U.S. has to do tonight in order to get themselves a victory.
No headers. We don't want to see headers.
No headers. I know it's going to be important, especially to get the momentum early, Willie, as you're saying, get a first goal on the board. Can you talk about the importance of getting that dominance early on when you're in the knockout round? Because we've seen teams, unfortunately, like Germany, disappear because you cannot let things go to PKs.
Well, I think it's about dictating the terms early. And we've seen teams, you mentioned Germany, I'll even go a step further with the Netherlands. Netherlands completely changed their shape, completely changed their mentality. They were incredibly passive in their contest against Morocco, and it cost them. And it got them eliminated earlier than I think many thought that they would have been, even though Morocco is a pretty good side. I want to see the U.S. getting forward. I want to see them taking chances. I want to see them creating chances. I don't think you can afford to be conservative. You have to be brave, and I think there's something to that the teams that are bravest are often rewarded. I think there's a fine line between bravery and being a little bit foolhardy. You have to be able to be structured at the back, and we know that this team is a little bit vulnerable and susceptible on the counter, and you don't want to get the center backs chasing. But at the same point in time, if you're not going into this game thinking that you're going to be able to play your game and get forward and create chances, then you're not going to have a chance to win this contest.
We need more opportunities to say the word foolhardy, right?
Foolhardy.
Thank you for doing
Bring it back, Willie.
So after tonight's win, because we're going to put that out into the universe,
you
said obviously it's going to get a lot harder from here on out. Who is the ideal team for us to play next in order to continue to advance?
Well, it's one of two teams, and we'll know who it's going to be by the time the U.S. plays tonight. Belgium and Senegal play beforehand. So it's a situation where you'll look at this and say, you know, Belgium is the favorite team in that matchup, but Senegal is a team we're familiar with. Senegal is a team that played here at Charlotte against the U.S. in the Bank of America Stadium and played the United States very, very close. Both teams have their different challenges. Belgium's probably got a little bit better top-end quality. I think Senegal is a better all-around team maybe than Belgium might be, but it's one of those contests where you have to take care of Bosnia, obviously, first off. But I think you can beat either team knowing that you're on home soil and you've got momentum. I think a lot of it depends, though, how they get through this game. If you have to scratch and claw to win this Bosnia game, I don't feel as good about Belgium and Senegal. But if this game looks like the first two in the group stage, then I feel confident the U.S. can get to the round of 8. It gets even harder after that because you see Spain, you see France, you see Argentina kind of looming down the barrel there. So it is a situation for the United States where if you get to the quarterfinal round, you can consider yourself a considerable success in this tournament.
All right, almost out of time, Willie. As we look at the trophy behind us, as badly as we want to keep it here in the U.S. this year, I want you to be honest. Who do you see it taking it all the way?
It's hard. It's hard to bet against France right now.
Really?
France is a unit. I mean, anybody who saw them play yesterday against Sweden, you look at what they have from an attacking standpoint. Mbappe, Dembele, all the different pieces that they have as well in the midfield. They've got great goalkeeping. They are a group right now that is playing better than anybody right now in this tournament. If there is a secondary favorite, I would probably go in the realm of maybe England or Spain. England's obviously got a lot of history against themselves as well in the negative sense, but I don't see anybody beating France unless you get that France-Argentina matchup, Messi versus Mbappe. That would be salivating, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And when you've had
Salivating it would be.
and quite a race for the Golden Boot as well. Willie P, thank you so much for joining us again. Tonight's match right here on Queen City News. And because of our World Cup schedule and causing some games to air instead of our newscast, you can take out your cell phone right now, scan that QR code on your screen. That's going to keep you up to date with the World Cup schedule and when we'll be live on air. That's going to take you to a story right there on our website, qcnews.com.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.